Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Here we are, Walter, Steve. Alright, so right now we're on our way to pick up a special tool that we decided to pull the trigger on. We've been looking for this tool in a few places, but they seem to be out of stock for some reason. So this tool is definitely going to come in handy in the future. So let's go get it. Let's go. Vámonos. If they have that tool in stock right here in this location. Hopefully they do. I'm pretty stoked about it. This is gonna be a lifesaver for a few of the jobs we have coming up. Let's go check it out. Alright, so we finally scored on that tool I was telling you guys about. Finally, after calling up several different stores, finally found one location that had it in stock, so hype.
Alright guys, so we just came back from the parts store. This is what we bought. A little investment for the future, and now a lot of stuff you can do with it. You guys will see what it is in a bit.
Alright, so it's time to unbox this little tool we have bought, and we'll just go straight to it. Let's see. Start with a small package here. What is this? It's a bottle jack. Any of you can take a crack at what the whole thing is? Let's see. This one is plates. And the big one. Let's see here. Frame. So what we get? 20-ton shop press. Big board. So now all we gotta do is put it together. So for that, go. It's all set up, ready to roll. Can't wait to do the first job with this. Got a little projects coming up that, you know, life is gonna be easier with this around right here. That's for sure.
All right, guys. Currently, a couple of days later, since we're waiting for our gasket set for the motor, they had just arrived. And now that we have them, you know, we could go forward with the motor, start working on it. We have all the gaskets needed now. Well, I think we do. There's a full gasket set, so all of them should be there. But yep. Now that we have the gasket set here, Pro gasket set. We thought it was gonna take a little longer to arrive, but you know, Summit did a pretty good job. And now that we have our press ready also, ready to see what that thing can do for us, make the job a lot easier. But today I think we'll be working on the springs, taking them out, cleaning the heads, see how clean we can leave them. Yep.
Hey guys, so right now what I'm doing is, since we got the press, since we got the gaskets and stuff, we're just gonna keep it moving. So for the next step, I decided to disassemble the heads so we can be able to clean them, because right now they're pretty dirty. So for that, you know, we have to take off the valve springs, the valve itself, the stem seal, since we got a new set over there, and just, you know, did what we did with the valve covers. You know, hopefully they come out, you know, just as good or hopefully better, but we'll see what we can do. No creo que vaya a subir el video. Hey guys, alright, so as you can see, I have disassembled the heads, the drivetrain right here. I also organized the valves. This is passenger side, driver's side here. And like I said before, they are pretty damn dirty, so we'll see what magic we can do right now. So this will be the before right here. And we'll come back with the after. Alright guys, so we finally managed to get the heads pretty much decently cleaned, a lot better than it were before. So here are the results right here. Let's see. And there you have it. Just pinching the degreaser, some elbow grease, and they are much better than they were before. Look at that. I already installed the new valve stem seals, as you can see. The black ones are intake, the brown ones are for exhaust valves. Just keep that in mind, because the exhaust valves, the seals do have a higher temperature rating, so you don't want to mix them up, because or else they won't last as long as they should. Look at that. Finally, some cleanliness. Okay, so now that we have both the heads and the valve covers cleaned up, now it's time to reassemble them. And now that we do get to reassemble the heads, some parts finally came in, and pretty excited about these. So let me show you the parts. So we got this little white box, these bolts here, and some PAC 1219 springs, which are definitely gonna come in handy. I already ordered the camshaft for it. Still waiting for that to drop in, but you know, these will be plenty for that camshaft that I ordered. And this right here, something special. This is the TIC Performance tuning kit. Right here. Looking good right here. Now this is the bushing set. There are two different kinds. Since the stock one came with the needle bearings, they tend to fall out supposedly. So we definitely don't want any of that happening. Look at that. They do come with their little C-clips right here. Look at that. And these are the rocker bolts right here. As you guys can see, these are beefier, a lot beefier than the stock ones. So they should work nicely.
Hey, what's up, guys? Meanwhile, my brother sets up over here. Make sure you guys check out our last video for that so-called trucks ride out. It was unexpected. We weren't really planning on going, but since my truck, I haven't installed the oil transmission cooler, so I don't really drive it that far, but we ended up going anyways. I was like, you know, fuck it. But yeah, make sure you guys check it out. Hopefully you guys liked it. For those of you guys that couldn't make it, we recorded a little footage there. But go check it out, our previous video. The meet started right here in Gardena, I believe, Compton or Gardena, one of the cities. We cruised all the way to Zuma Beach, over by Malibu, and it was a pretty good turnout. Yeah, a lot of trucks. I haven't been out there in like about 6-7 years probably. I've been out there in the truck meets, car meets, all the desmadre que se hace, but we trying to hit it up back again. Let's see how it is nowadays. It's nothing like before though, because of the quarantine and all that, but yeah, before it used to be like, you know, burnout king, donut king, toys for tots, the canned food drive. It was back then, it was a whole group of meets, and it was, you know, all good turnouts. This time was good, but because of quarantine, you know, they had choppers out there talking, can't be chilling in the parking lot or none of that. But we left right on time, because after they were giving free tickets to everyone, I heard. But well, we're gonna try to hit up some more meets whenever we can. My truck, I gotta get it 100% good. It was good right now, but you know, I was doubting on taking it because I don't got my transmission cooler, but I was like, you know, fuck it, you know, let's just go. Let's see if that transmission blows on the way or something. But nah, I made it. It's all good. But I wanna get it 100% running and you know, have some fun. Maybe some little runs out there, or you know, a ver qué, cómo nos aceleramos allá. Let the adrenaline kick in. But yeah, man, go check out the video. Hopefully you guys like it. Alright guys, so my brother started working on the tuning kit, taking the tuning kit apart from the springs. These are the new ones here. These are the old ones. He already started a couple of them already, and they were working on some more over here.
Alright guys, so we're finally using this 20-ton shop press here, and good timing too. Okay, so basically it's pretty straightforward, and it does help a lot that we have a shop press now. It just makes things so much easier. But I'm basically going to show you how to do it and what you'll need to do it. As long as you have something to press these in and out, it could be whatever contraption you can make up, or if you have a shop press, even easier. So basically what we're replacing is this metal cylinder here. So as you'll see, I'll explain in a little more detail once I press it out. But right now I'm using a 13/16 socket just so I can press it out. So it's gonna lay down here. And for the top portion, I'm using a 12mm socket. So pretty much just big enough, you know, that it's gonna make life easier for you to press it out. So once you have that set up, pretty much the shop press does all the work. See, it's going down. After that, pretty much just slides right out with the shop press. See here, and once that slides out, there you go, popped out, popped right out. Release this, get some space. Take the little socket out. Take the little rocker arm out. So you can see the stock ones, and I've heard that these are one of the weak points of the LS engines. Since the stock ones, they have roller bearings. Because of that, and because nothing is actually holding, you know, this piece here, and because there's nothing actually holding this to the rocker arm, I hear that they have a tendency to kind of just vibrate out of it, which releases these needle bearings right here. And you don't want all these going into your engine, because that's just a really bad time right there. So we decided to replace these. Set this one down here. And to install them, let's check for the green inside here. It's good. Good to go. Okay. Alright, so I decided to drop in some of the tuning kits right here. Just dip it in oil, just let it soak a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure if you really have to, but just decided to because it's never a bad idea. You can't really over lube things, and it just, I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea. So basically what you do is you take one of these bushings and you drop it in here. Now after that, it does have another one that goes on the other side, but for starters we're going to use that. One bushing on one side. Grab your snap ring pliers. They provide these C-clips. Those, yeah, the C-clips right here. They just grab with the snap ring pliers here, and they have a groove where they go. So pretty much, you know, drop it in, and this allows the bushing not to move or have the potential to get out of there, you know. So after that, let's grab the other bushing in here, and before we actually install it, we're gonna grab the rocker arm right here. That is pretty messy since it's, you know, dipped in oil. Gonna drop it, and this one gonna go ahead and drop it through here. That way it won't have to pass through both holes over there. So that way it'll end up looking like this. And after that, it's ready to be pressed in. So let's do that. Alright, so same routine. Use that 13/16 socket down there. Get it set up, squared away, lined up. And your rocker arm right there. And now to press it in, I use a 10mm socket just because the base right there is a little bit smaller than the stock one. So we're gonna line it up right there. Somewhat. There you go. Now it's time to press it in. Just tighten this up right here. Time for the press to do its job. Here. And you see, it just glides down. Once you have it right there, release it. Alright, so as you can see, both bearings on both sides are pressed in. Now the last step is to put the other seat clip on this other side. And that way there won't be any potential of it, going anywhere. So grab it again, snapping pliers. Get that sucker in. That's basically it, as you can see. Very minimal side-by-side play, which is what you want. You don't want this going anywhere. And this is the final, this is how it looks at the end. Alright guys, so I just taught you how to install a tuning kit. There is 16 rocker arms, so you have to do them all for all 16. It is a little time consuming, but like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Once you know how to do one, you can do all of them. Yeah.
This is how bad quarantine got us. Don't even use the cars.
Alright guys, so it's pretty dark out now, as you can see. No sunlight. But we finally got it done. We got them heads back put together, cleaned up. Let's go check them out. And here they are in all their glory. We got the springs installed, brand new springs, the pack 1219s. There's more. We got the Tech Performance tuning kit right here. As you can see, we still need to torque these bolts down, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Let's see here. Sorry, I have the little light in my forehead which I'm shining down on. Sorry for the shadows. But as you can see, the heads are cleaned up. Everything's looking good. These are the old pieces right here. Once more. There you go. Out with the old. And in with the new. Right here. Alright guys, so with that being said, hope you guys like the videos so far. We got a long way to go. We're at the tip of the iceberg right now. So finally we're starting to build up the engine once more. Starting to put things back together. Still waiting for parts, all that good stuff. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys have any ideas, any tips, any suggestions, anything at all, make sure to drop them down in the comments. And well, thanks for watching. See you next time.